Hey everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
And Carmen Norris.
And welcome to a live play by GreyElephant Gaming. What are we playing today?
Today we're playing Samurai.
Samurai! That makes me think of John Belushi. Remember when the Samurai's Tailor and the Samurai? Remember all that?
I never remember any of these things from movies.
It's not a movie, it's Saturday Night Live.
Oh, well, there you go.
You gotta Google it. Go to YouTube. You got to do the John Belushi Samurai whatever and Saturday Night Live skip. Okay, so anyways, this was sent to us by Fantasy Flight Games. We're going to sit down. We're going to play this game in fake and artificial time.
Real time.
Real time. And we're going to see who is the best samurai in this household. All right, so we got the game all set up here. So let's explain a little bit about what's going on. We have the map here, and on the map we have villages. So the one village here in the center will have 3 casts on it. There are a caste that represents religion by the little Buddha, one that is like agriculture or commerce, I believe, and then this one will be military. It doesn't mean anything, because what I mean by that is that if you surround or acquire any of those castes, it doesn't really give you anything special. But what you are trying to do is you're trying to get the majority of the castes, because at the end of the game, you're basically going to get one of these. So if you have the most military, you'll get this. If you have like most commerce, you'll get this. And let's say Karma got that. Well, I would win the game because I had 2 out of 3. And that ain't bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So how do we get these castes? Well, that's what these little tiles are for. On the back of these tiles, well, on the front of them, technically. On the back is the little symbol. On the front of them, we have the little pictures and stuff. And if you look at our little player board, this is everything that we'd basically have in our pile. We have some tiles that are cast specific. And what that means is that if you place these, let's see if I can find one real quick. And there we go. For instance, this one for commerce. Let's say if I place this one right there on my turn. What that would do is it would give me 3 influence in this spot and in this spot as well. Once an area has been completely surrounded, that's when you would tally up the points. So Carmen, why don't you grab a couple of yours real quick, and we'll demonstrate what I mean by that real fast. So let's just place some on there real quick. Carmen, let's place one more there. Now, let's say if it was my turn and I said, okay, well, I'm going to place this right there. So what would happen is then we would go into a kind of see who would gain control of these castes. So we would look and we'd say, okay, well, we've got religion. We can start there if we want. Now, if it's a samurai on it, you gain as much influence any caste that you're adjacent to.
Let me switch this one out so that it makes more
Carmen
sense.
needs to switch one out, I guess, to make more sense. There we go. All right, so once again, a samurai is like a wild. What that means is that he would count 3 influence to any caste that he's adjacent to. So he's 3 influence to this, 3 influence to this, 3 influence to that, okay? See the little Buddha, he would only be 2 influence towards the religion. This would only be 3 influence towards commerce. So what we do is we'd say we could start with Buddha here. And we could say, okay, so Carmen has 2, 3, 4, 5 influence, all right? And then I have 3, 4 influence. So Carmen would gain this little Buddha, and she'd place it in front of her. Then we could go to the commerce. Well, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and she only has 3. So I would gain the commerce. But we also surrounded this one at the exact same time. I'm the only one around there, so I would gain that. Now, the tiles stay on the board, but that gives you an idea on how you're going to gain these casts and try to get them in front of you to try to gain a majority. So on your turn, you're going to be able to you're going to have 5 of these tiles behind your player screen, and then you're going to be able to select one and place it down. Now, the only thing about that is that we do have 2 special tiles here, and we'll explain how those work when they actually happen. And then we do have boat tiles. Now, boat tiles will go on the surrounding water areas here, and you could place them, and then they could count as influence towards whatever they touch, just like the samurai. They're not specific to just one. Now, if you notice, they've got little red dots here, or these little red squares. What that means is they're called a fast tile. So what that means is that if I wanted to, I could take like this one little horsey dude, and I could place him there, and I could say, well, I'm not quite done. I want to place more. So then after that, I could take my little Buddha, and I could place him up there. And the thing, too, is you got to remember, you don't have to place next to a tile you've already placed. You can place anywhere on the map that you want. But you could place as many of these fast tiles. If I had a handful of nothing but fast tiles, then I could place nothing but those. And then at the end of the turn, you draw back up the tiles that you're missing to always make sure that you have 5 behind your player screen. Once you run out of tiles, you're basically just stuck with whatever you've got left. The game is going to end basically whenever one cast has been completely removed from the map. So if we've removed, say, the last military, that can end the game. Also, the game can end, I believe it's 4 or 6 casts are removed from the game. Now, they can be removed if, let's say, if I had a 4 military and Carmen had a 4 military here, well, we're tied, so that would just go to the side of the board. Nobody claims that military. Does that make sense? Good. So basically all we're down to is just to see who gets to go first. So I'm going to take one of my tiles. I'm going to take one of Carmen's tiles. And Carmen's going to put them in her hands and shake them up, and then I'm going to draw one out, and we'll see what I get here.
Because I always draw mine out.
Yeah, and then watch out. Well, I can kind of see it. Now you got to shake it again. There you go. I did draw yours out. So Carmen's first player. So she's going to get 5 tiles now. What you can do...
so tricky.
Yeah, you are. She probably put only hers in there. So there's 2 ways of playing. You can pick 5 tiles that you want to start with. We always just draw 5 tiles randomly. So that's what we'll do, and we'll get this game rolling.
Okay, well, I already know which tile I want to place. I want to place this one.
This one.
But you see, the area where we already showed you, of course, is pretty obvious. But there's also this area right here that has a religion on both. Mm-hmm. And right here. So I really, I have a lot of choices of where I could put this.
Oh, yeah.
But I just think this is more of a sure bet because there's only 2 spots in order to get that one.
That is nice.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place this first. That's a quick tile there.
Oh, man. So she placed the boat.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and place this one. And
that'll give you 4 influence around him all right off the bat. Good.
Yeah.
Very good. So that pretty much is going to guarantee that she's going to gain that religion. Now, I could foil those plans, and I don't know how good of an idea it is to just waste tiles just to try to counteract your opponent, but at the same time, why not?
No.
I like doing stuff like that. So we're going to place this boat here, and we're going to do the exact same thing that Carmen just did. And then I'm going to place my tile right there as well. So now what this has done is it has surrounded this tile. Now you never count the water spaces, only the land spaces, okay?
So it would be surrounded with just these 2.
Yeah, so just those 2 would have done it. So basically I have 4, she has 4. Neither one of us will claim this. It's going to go to the side of the board. Now I did that because otherwise she is going to she would guaranteed be having that spot, and she would have been able to claim that at any time she wanted to. Why allow her that luxury, right? I don't know.
well, now I could go anywhere on the board. So I could end up having a lot of analysis paralysis here, but let's just get the game going, right?
Let's get it rolling. Be hating.
So I've got
this guy.
This
He's gonna say
guy.
that.
I think I should put him down maybe. So let's just put him.
Oh, it's a good spot.
Yeah, we'll put him there. All right, I'm done.
All right, so I'm going to take my number 4 military and place it right here. She must have had a 4 military as well, is what I'm guessing. That must be funny to you.
Yes, it's...
Yes, as you can see, I have a 4 military, and I was trying to decide whether I wanted to put it down or not.
I'm glad you didn't. That's a good spot for 4 military.
Well, I could put it down right now, and then neither one of us gets that one, but...
That is true.
I don't know.
You pulled a little trick on me, or did I pull on you?
I don't know if I want to do
Yours would be more wasted, though.
It would be, because Tim's...
Mine's at least touching that one as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. So, I think I'll just put this down, and we'll just see what happens.
Let's see what happens. I like seeing what happens.
Ta-da!
Tough choices, man. Tough choices. Let's take my little Buddha ball, and we're going to place him right there. And we'll see if we can try to start surrounding that and gaining some influence on that center capital.
And I am going to take this one. And
Uh-oh.
put him right.
Ooh, now that's a wild. He counts as 2 to everything. Nice. See, this is where the game kind of makes you think for a minute, because I do have some options here. I'm gonna do it. So
No.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this little guy here first, I heard a piggy downstairs squeaking. So we're going to place him right there. Now, if you notice, he's got the little fast symbol. That means I get to play another tile. So I am thinking we're going to play this one because I don't really need to go all out on this because you'll see exactly why. So what happens now is this is surrounded, so we'll just walk through each one of them. So castle pieces. Carmen has only 2 influence towards the castle. I have 4 influence, 5 influence towards the castle. So I gain the castle piece. Religion. Carmen has 4, 5, 6. I have only 4, 5. So Carmen will gain the religion piece. You're so pious. Next, we have the commerce. Carmen only has 2, and then I have 2, 3. So that's the reason I only put my 2 down. Yeah. So I did have a higher one, but there was no need for that. It'd just be a waste. So now what I do is I just draw 2 more tiles. So basically, there's 7 total tiles on the board, or cast, I'm sorry. So if you can gain 4, then basically you know you've got that locked in. So we're both well on our way, right?
I know exactly what I'm going to do. I was actually hoping I would draw this tile, and luck is with me. So I'm going to play this special tile.
She's gonna swap
and you see there's a red symbol, which means I get to play this and another tile.
Oh, this is
so
bad.
That tile gets played. I am going to swap 2. You get to swap the little statues, right? So I'm going to swap this one with this one. Nice. Oh, look at that.
So bad.
Look, those aren't doing you any good now.
Nope,
oh, no, it's such a shame.
It is.
All right, so now I get to decide what I'm going to play. He's probably got the same tile. He's just going to do it right back to me, right? I'm thinking I could play this now because of where I've put everything. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait and see what happens.
Or just play it.
I'll play...
This is your
this
analysis
one.
paralysis kicking in.
We'll do this one.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. All right. Well, I think I'll just take this one, and we're going to place it right here. All right. So once again, we have completed the little surrounding circle. So if we start with religion, I have 3 points towards religion. Now, I could have done something to screw that up, but I just don't feel the need for it, to be honest. Carmen has 4 points towards religion. So once again, Your Highness, there you go. Now, commerce, Carmen has 2, 3 points, but I have 4 points towards commerce. So I will take that one and place it in front of me. And it goes back to Carmen.
I think I will play this. And I'm going to put it right here because then it's touching 2 things, which there's only that spot and that spot
one, yeah.
where it could touch 2 of them. So, and let's see what's going on down here.
What's going on?
I need to get that, and that will do it, right? No, that won't do it. I will play. We'll play this.
That's a good idea.
Put him right
There you
there.
go. Okay, so I'm going to place my little boat, the SS Minnow. We're going to place it right there. That'll allow me to do another action. Now I was kind of torn on exactly which action I wanted to do. I think I'm going to go with this guy though, just because I don't know. We'll just go with him. So we're going to plop him right there. So that did once again surround another tile or cast here. So I've got 2, 3, 4. Carmen only has 2, so I just gained my 3rd commerce. So looking good on commerce.
When you can finish something off, you should. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. You will put it right there. And then I will take this.
Oh, noes. No,
Right
you just,
there.
well, you got that one. So let's see, I would be 1, 2, and then you're 1, 2, 6. So, yep, there's your first military victory.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm going to take my little boot, and we're going to place it right there. And then we're also going to take my samurai. We're going to place him there. Nicely done.
Oh, it's such a tough choice to know where to put this guy because he's so powerful.
The 3 samurai. Yeah.
I mean, I have so many choices of where I could put him, and it's just really hard. I think I will put him here to counteract.
You're such a lemming. All right. Now this is interesting because she did that. I'm very tempted to do this. I'm going to play this tile now, which that allows me to remove any one tile I want. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think about this real quick. Basically, I get to swap tiles. This will take its place, and then I get to move the other tile any other place that I want. So basically, it's like if I wanted to, I could place it there, and then now I could place that 3 samurai anywhere on the board that I choose, which I think I will do it now. I'm going to follow through with it. So I'm going to place it there, and now I'm going to place this 3 samurai all the way over here on this spot.
I'm just gonna not have analysis paralysis. I don't know. I'm starting to get worried because this is what I'm worried about. There's only 7 tiles left.
Yeah, I know.
There's only so much I'm gonna be able to do.
Yeah, you got to work it. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy now, and I think I will place him right here.
I need to focus on what's important.
What's important, Carmen?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to take this guy now, and I'm going to place him right here. Okay.
I'm too late. I'm 1 step behind. See, I could put that there, and then I could use that, but only if I had already played that, and I haven't played it yet, and I need to do that, so I guess I'll just do that right now.
Oh, dang, I am so upset about that.
And both of those will be mine.
Yeah, and I want to tell you exactly why I'm upset about this, because go over here. I have been trying to draw this tile. I just finally drew it.
You were going to screw this up, weren't you?
I was going to be able to swap this one, and I was going to move it right back up there and bring this one right back down there, and then I would have probably been able to claim them both, but I just did finally get it.
That was a good thing I went ahead and finished that off.
That was 100% luck for you. All right, so I'm going to use this tile anyways. I mean, it would have been so funny to do that, but we're going to do it right here now instead. So we're going to put this one and swap this to there and then put that up there. Now I still get to play a tile, which I'm going to save this one. I think we're going to just use... No, we don't need to use that one. In fact, yeah, we'll just use this one. So we'll place this one right there now. And that does finish off the circle on here. The reason that I'm not worried about religion at this point because she's got 4 of them, all right? There's no way now that I'm going to be able to beat her on religion.
Which is why I shouldn't have even bothered to try to get commerce. This thing right here is a waste for me to put there.
That one right there.
Yeah.
So let's see. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No matter what, she's only going to have 4. So I basically just gained both of those. So that is my 4th commerce. I will now win commerce. If I can get 2 more military, then I'll win military as well.
Tough decisions. Very tough decisions.
This is where it really gets hard.
But I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I will place this here.
Uh-oh. She's going to take my military.
I will place this here.
Yes.
And that gets me that military.
That'll be 4 to my 2, so she wins that military. Oh, this is so close. Oh, this is really getting tough. I'm going to place this one here. Because that now means that I have surrounded both of these. I will win the military because I have 5 to her 1.
This doesn't count towards religion.
Oh, and that doesn't even count towards religion. So no matter what, I would win that one as well. So, so I did give me a little Buddha. I have my 3rd. If I get 1 more military victory, I will definitely win the game.
Well, I guess I know what I need to do then. I need to play this.
Do what must be done.
And I will pick this up.
Uh-oh. And she's going to move that over to here.
Right here.
Yep.
And now that is mine.
That means you win this one, and then I win this one right here. So that's another commerce for me and another. So that's 3 to 3 now on military. Whoa!
And this is what I have left.
I know.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
We're both in trouble. Okay, so I tallied it in my head, and I believe because if you remove one of any cast from the board, so basically we still have one military, we have 2 commerce, and 1 religion. But if one of these gets removed, so like if this gets removed, that ends the game. If this one religion gets removed, that ends the game. I believe that I could win as long as I...
Now, as soon as the camera was turned off, I realized that I made a mistake.
Let me finish this out, and then we'll explain your mistake real fast. Okay, so I'm going to place this here. That means now both of these have been surrounded. I have 4 towards the religion. I gain the religion piece. Carmen has... I have 3, 4, 5 around the commerce. Carmen has 4, 5, 6, 7 around the commerce. So she wins that one. That means religion has been removed from the game board. That ends the game. All right. So we really don't even play anymore at this stage. So what we do now is we go to the awards. Now we will explain what Carmen was about to talk about after we do the awards ceremony here, because she really feels like she made a bad move. So what we do now is we go through each one. So commerce. We go over here. I have 1 commerce because I have the majority of commerce. Carmen has 1 religion because she has the majority
I am
of
always the
religion.
pious one. I always get me religion when we play this.
Both her and I have 3 of the military, so neither one of us gained the military one. Now, if one of us would have, that means one player would have had 2, the other one would have had only 1. That player would have won automatically. So now what we do is we go to the tiebreaker. So the tiebreaker says is that you set aside, so basically I won that one, so all those pieces go to the side, just like Carmen's will. Now you just count up your remaining pieces that are not a part of the trophy that you won. So I've got 3, 4, 5, she has 4, therefore I won. I beat her by basically 1 point, which was a very close game, but that's how all of our games have come to. Now, Carmen, what did you do that you feel like you should have done a little bit differently?
My plan with this tile right here, see, remember this was over here, was to place this here and put this over here.
Yeah.
And
Now,
then I could have had a chance of getting this military.
that would have allowed that to be still on there and that to be on
and
there.
I probably still would have gotten this one,
and
to be honest.
most likely, but then at least that would have put
Because I
heavier
had-
influence on
I
that
had
one.
this that I could have
Yep.
played instead.
And that would have given you the military
I
victory.
was just in such a hurry, I panicked.
Panic mode. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed watching this live play of Samurai. And don't forget to check out our quick review, and you will get our thoughts of what we think of this game. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.